Okay. See if everything's working. Bum ba dum bum bum. Go to react mode.
Behavior for like late game, it's pretty ambiguous and very, very complicated at times.
I did not expect this play point to refresh on turn 6. I think this thing is that's effectively wrapping twice.
Yeah, for player going second, and I guess they have to make up, the deficit somehow. But going first,
Maybe I'll move over here.
in my opinion, you want your extra play points, to get to your 8 drops faster. You want your Genos on turn 6. You want your Luminous Knights on turn 4.
Hopefully
There's a
right
lot
here
of
will be
weird things
fine.
that you want as for that gets you priority. So this extra play point is like pretty complicated. But in this matchup, I'm pretty sure it's just a Kawan. Go face with the An. No, it's gonna die. Never mind.
It's dead.
Yeah, I forgot. So, nothing lives in this.
Who did that? It was Jan.
Imagine a board sticking like ever.
This has to be the freest Kawan though.
I think
Let's go further.
How this played out. Is there a way to make the
Olivia?
the 10
Wait.
cost?
No, this is really good. You Olivia play AoE with a puppet, and then you're out of range again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, what is this game? I wonder if Glow misplayed somewhere, like with like how he did the sequencing or the cards that are in his hands, because there was a lot of points where there wasn't any one costs at all.
Yeah, we have to go for the AoE, right?
Yep. So I'll play the AoE. Oh my god, this is crazy.
But can we win if we just play AoE and they clear us? We're still at the same problem. I don't think this is a better play though.
I don't think so either, but we could always put a ward up. We've seen a lot of lilies already too. So if we combine for a 1/5, it's still like a lot of HP that we save for this Asiya.
It's gonna use
so
it.
I think
Yep.
if there
No,
is
no, no,
lethal
no. This
here-
is
Lethal,
lethal.
right?
This deck is such a toolbox.
I'm pretty sure. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no, it's not.
Holy
5, 6.
shit.
It's 12, right?
What is this game?
That's exactly 12.
Rip.
Did you count the 1 damage amulet?
Yeah, because it's 5, 6 plus 1 damage from the amulet. Unless I missed it. Messed it up.
No,
yeah,
no, you didn't.
He counted it already too. Yeah. If he's playing the grasshopper.
You have to clear because you died to double gamma, and then Asiya just bullets, gets taunts or something. You can play double taunt.
Yeah, double taunt.
Double taunt is very,
ward.
very good.
Double ward. Do you pick up?
You know he has a puppet in hand, so you leave the 3/2.
and then
Yep.
open the fairy. Open the convocation. No. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh
Wait, is this game?
He's got
This
the
game?
grasshopper.
Yeah,
That's
damage.
game. That's game.
Wow,
a
Asiya
top
wins
deck.
this.
Yep.
What the fuck? What?
That was a great game.
Body.
That was a great. Wow.
That was a great game.
That has to be the the game of the tournament. That was insanely back and forth. We
That was a
like
really good
Roach
game.
had so much. That
So that was
is
Forest
has to
Craft
be
versus
the,
Forest Craft and
the game of the tournament. That
Portal?
was insanely back
Forest
and forth.
Craft
We-
Portal,
like,
Forest
Roach
Craft
had
Portal.
So much, like outs, it feels like, but
Yeah.
Asia just did really, really well to like be out of range of lethal.
Or like fix.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys very, very soon. Do that right now. Let me. Okay, he said he had a very close game with someone.
What Japanese player?
No,
right?
it was
what? This
Okay,
guy
it was
isn't playing Portal
someone
Craft?
else. I don't know who
Oh,
this
okay,
is.
okay. Yeah, I mean that
Was-
would make sense.
Okay, we're jumping right into the game. Wait, whoa, whoa.
Oh
whoa,
wait, we're already
Uh-oh.
we're already
We're
at
a
turn
little-
5.
We're a little bit late. But that's okay. This. I like how fast the players play now.
Oh,
Like,
yep, this is fast. Okay, so Angria turn 5 with Flame Destroyer, pretty good. We love to see that one. I think in a lot of these matchups, the early Flame Destroyer on these Evo turns is just so brutal.
right. And now it's like, what do? You just leave it up and take a million damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I think against like Forest in particular, against Artifact in particular. Oh yeah, this is just completely way too much damage. It's not even lethal, but there's just no way back.
One thing we need to keep in mind is the health of Rune is very low. There's actually might be a way to kill him. Is this lethal?
Oh wait a second. I
He's
didn't
got
see-
Roach,
he has
but-
10 HP.
Is there lethal here? I'm not a Roach expert, so you need to coach me on this one.
The problem is we're not going second. We don't have the one extra play point. There's only like Bale, May, like Bale. It's like if we play Olivia, we
This is a
can't
loss, right?
actually-
You can't clear everything.
We can't even play the Roach this turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This looks completely doomed. If the opponent didn't Kwan there, TK Rag would have had it, right? Yeah, for sure. He Roach twice and then Evo, Super Evo, so good heads up
Right.
play from Ancient Zero, and I think this is game. Yeah, you can't clear everything.
The
Whoa,
Flame Destroyer
yeah.
does it again.
It's only an
Yeah,
8-6.
the Flame Destroyer,
That
that's
cost
all you need.
1.
But,
To win the game,
re-
yeah.
Yeah, really great. Game 1 from Ancient Zero. We only got
Should
the
just be
stop
able to
for
clear
like
it.
The last 2 turns, pretty much, but yeah, nicely done, of course.
Now we get to
The
see Portal.
Sapphire Gamer taking down the Diamond.
Yep. Hey, I'm a Topaz player. How about you?
I'm Diamond. I'm Diamond. But
I was Diamond, and I was like, I want to learn Roach, and then I got
oh,
Topaz.
oh no! Yeah, okay, so toss all from Rag. So I don't really know that much about the Roach Mulligan, and especially against Artifact. So I only know the matchup from the Artifact side.
Mhm.
The way that I see it is that you kind of have to play aggressive with like, a multiple beta plan most of the time, and just try to win by turn 8, or like your 8 play point turn rather.
Do you
Hit him
think,
in the face.
like everyone's going for really hard betas right now, right? Do you ever try to like get healing or try to set up your 1-5 wards against this matchup?
Yeah, so there's definitely
Hmm.
moments for the 1-5 ward. There are occasions, depending, if it was like open list, you could maybe go for like a tempo 1-5 in some points, but that's like extremely situational. And certainly in closed list, it's probably too risky to do that, and it's just not worth the resources.
I wonder why
The
he
one thing is that
put
if
Roach
you wanna
back in
go
his
for,
deck.
Double beta with this more aggressive line, sometimes all you need to sort of like secure yourself to win is to just barely deny lethal from the Roach player, right? And so that's where the 1-5 ward can be really helpful, and if you're not actually aiming for Omega, then you can have a couple extra gears to easily just play out a 1-5 and not be worried about it. You still have your 2 betas in the back. So it really is a game of thin margins all the time against Forest, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and Portal has a really strong opener right now. With now you just like combine your stuff, you get the AoE or you get the damage. What would you get? What would you combine here? This is actually kind of, I'm not sure actually.
Oh, this is a guy's deck
AoE
I
is probably.
saw earlier.
Well, he could still go for either of the options here. Yeah, I agree
Oh.
with this completely. Asian Zero is going to go for beta. I completely agree with this play. I mean, you
Okay.
don't there's not really a whole lot to cure here. It's just 2 1-1s. You must push damage, and every single point of damage matters.
Yep.
Especially because in this game, the Super Evolved trade gets you that 1 extra damage ping.
Mhm.
And that is a really, really big deal. It makes small amounts of incremental damage repeated multiple times, like beta spam, so much more powerful because that 1 damage pushes so many breakpoints all the time. And then with Orcus as well, if you get to have an extra puppet, you can get extra damage there. There's so many different variables, but in general, you do have to go for this aggressive line. So really, really good play so far from Ancient Zero. Pretty much the standard plan, I think, for this matchup.
Yeah, and looking at TK Rag's side, there is not that much. There's no feel-good play for him right now. It's very hard for his hand to like deal with this board efficiently without
I'm
burning.
surprised they're
really-
showing both hands. Isn't this a $1,000
It's-
tournament?
Like, look how awkward this is. You have to May, you have to like
Yeah.
glaive here. It's when you
Well-
glaive, you lose so much damage.
Yeah, that's for sure. I do really like the fact that fairies have rush in this game, though.
It's kind of weird, right?
It is a little weird, but I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. We have to. No!
Ran out of time.
No, that's game
you would
losing.
hate to see it. Oh, I must choose.
I must
In the end, he chose death.
Rip.
Oh man.
That is
Oh.
not what you want to see.
Like, I understand, it's a hard turn, that's for sure. It's a hard turn. He was debating whether
He got timer scammed
whether
by
he
himself.
should use the May, whether he should play out another fairy. Like, how many resources can he conserve on this turn? Because you do need to like reduce your other bail. You do need to do things with the Roach that you eventually draw, but in the end, didn't quite have the APM to get that trade off. And APM, unironically, is a pretty big deal in this game, actually, because of
Yes.
the way like the fusion menu sometimes is like a little bit slow. Obviously, the turn timers in general.
He's
are
taking
slower.
4 damage
Only
to the
75
face.
second a turn timer, and that's
His
after
tournament
the
nerves
point
got to him.
unlocked.
Yeah, the fuse mechanic needs to change. It takes so long, and you have to like precisely don't hover over your minions to click on them.
The funniest thing about the craziest thing rather about the fuse mechanic is like the confirm button is really narrow.
Yes.
And so if you miss the confirm button, that's actually a GG if you're fighting against the clock.
Yeah,
And then
you're-
you'll probably like mill a card because you didn't fuse.
we're out here playing Valorant with the card game right now. It's that precise sometimes, and I think they need to change it because it takes too long. It's
Yeah.
so weird and janky of how the system works and the menuing works, and like you said, it's so narrow and clicking it sometimes is very hard, especially in
Sounds like a skill
of a
issue
high
to
pressure
click
situation.
evolve.
Of course, yeah. If you've got the jitters, your mouse moves like 1 pixel per left. Could be lights out for you.
Because that's what happened to Spray Quaza. Did you see that clip?
I don't know if I saw like the specific clip you're talking about. I only saw like bits and pieces of that game. I know there was like some like potato action that happened there.
He had I think he had lethal with just using his mech, and then he
Oh.
didn't fuse his mech. He fused like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, that's terrible.
that's the clip of the day. but-
There's money on the line.
I'm so glad we captured it, but I feel so bad for Spray Quaza for losing that game.
Yeah, I mean that's Shadowverse. It's a brutal game. It's a brutal game. But
That man's
while
is
all
terrified.
that yapping was going on, we saw Ancient Zero actually tempo out the 5-run, the Striker artifact, to get a trade off against the Bale. Because his hand didn't really have a whole lot of other options at that point in time. It was turn 5, Sylvia wasn't playable yet. And now, we're getting an Olivia Super Evo onto the face and targeting. I believe that was the the May. Yeah.
I think I would target the other one, right? Because you want to sometimes bring back May to your hand in like weird cases for Orchis and stuff.
I mean, I think like in this case, if like either of them are sticking on board, that's a pretty good thing. Like, I don't think you're gonna be too worried about bouncing either of those. And certainly the bounce that you've already got on board, you want to be using that on your roads at some point. Now 17 to 11 is the health total. We do not have Orcus in the hand of Ancient Zero. And we do have enough gears for a second beta if he wants to do it. He can go for... it's like... It can go for like beta, alpha, ward with the round
Yep.
turn.
Oh no, it's not lethal.
No,
Streaming a
no,
VOD,
no,
more
no
like
way,
it.
No way, no way, no way, no way. You might be going a little crazy with the roach lethals.
I was waiting for something to happen. See, this is I don't play. This is why I lost so many games as Roach. I can't fucking tell.
You think you have lethal here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there certainly can be potential for 2-turn lethal. Yeah, he certainly is going for that angle. Next turn, surely he does have lethal. If
Do you
TK...
just triple ward here with 1/5s with Romney? That's a possibility.
Oh, I mean, well,
I think that's
triple
your only play,
ward
right?
is not a possibility because of you can't
Go
use
on.
the,
Do your fusions.
Ward here.
Let's see how he ends this turn. I should put that card in my deck.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't have been able to make Gamma
Yeah,
anyway.
he can't make the idea.
Yeah.
But this is still very hard, and I'm pretty sure you threaten lethal next turn because you just combine. Oh, you don't threaten lethal. Do you have it? If you.
We have no super evos, and so we wouldn't be able to deal 7 damage, and we did just heal it back to 8 anyway. Word
on the turn timer was not helping at all.
Cannonball!
So this looks like this is not a play you want to see from the Roach player, like, using an Evo here.
No, he wins
Wait.
though.
Oh, he wins!
Yeah. I meant like it was really unfortunate for Ancient Zero.
Nice.
It's actually crazy though that we.
Yeah, beat that portal craft.
For the opponent, actually. We time out just to deal mental damage for the rest of the best of 3, which in fact is the best technique. If it doesn't even lose you the game, then there's nothing wrong with timing out.
I don't get this.
Misplays don't matter. We just saw it.
True.
Saw it firsthand.
Well, at least in the short term, because you gotta aim for the rest of the best of.
How does this work? Deck 1, okay, deck 2-1, deck 2-1.
3, which in fact is the best technique.
We just saw it.
True.
Saw it firsthand.
Ancient Zero, you like going for beta, but at the same time, you might need like double gamma to clear the insane turn 6 and Greya double Flame Destroyer shenanigans. Problem is that if you do that, then once they play the 2-1 into like D-climb or whatever they do afterwards, you still are in a position where you haven't dealt enough damage, and there you just keep playing bigger cards than you. So it's a really uphill battle. Destroyer already Ruler getting any closer to winning because now they are not reaching Omega and they are pushing.
Is Rune in a good spot right now?
And so what helium, but that
this timer is running.
Why is he playing Portal Craft twice? How the hell does this work?
Actually getting any. It's as far as
I'm gonna try to find another match, but
they just sure he hasn't in key cards in Artifact like Bullet and like Sylvia. It's hard to combine her with
But he won with Portal Craft one time. Oh wait, no, he... Never mind, I skipped ahead too much. That makes sense.
And then the
TK.
at the end, wow, really well played, I think, from TK Rag. Very well deserved win. Just really solid plays. I think
TK Rag won?
the big key.
He beat the
turn,
Japanese name.
in that game, that last game, was when.
So I guess there's double elimination. Because I saw this guy like in the top 8 later. The Japanese guy. This is the top 8, right?
Sorry, but
Speaking Earth is going second.
going second. When going second, do you plan around the turn 9 Gundam, as people call it, or do you try to go for the double 8 play point play for tempo?
Yeah. So
Portal
this is
Craft
like
versus
a bunch
Portal
of ways
Craft.
that the mirror can go. And I was about to mention Elise on 1 is just one of the strongest plays that you can have. It's
Absolutely.
so like diminutive. It's just a 1/1, but the way she affects the early chip damage, the early board state, because all of that affects how that first Evo turn is going to play out, on how the trades will work with
Oh,
Aloe and
wow.
things like that. Okay, the +1 play point for the Cat Cannoneer trade into the 2/2.
The 2-2 is a lot of respect. I feel like if I wanted to do that, I might have traded into the 1-1 to
Yeah.
maintain some board.
Yeah, so Seeker still does have another Kitty Cannoneer on turn 3, so I think that's the plan here. He knows he doesn't have
Here, what's the last match? Swordcraft.
It's your only card that's just like a. Is it into some class?
Ancient Tall, yeah, Super Evolve,
Yeah,
Heal
strike a
3,
artifact, rally it into the general.
and clear. Oh,
Wait, hold up. We missed 1 damage?
we missed 1 damage? Maybe the fatigue is showing. It is.
It is pretty late.
Hi, Vagabond.
And it's like
Yeah,
the
it depends.
9 to
It
10
is.
a.m.
It
for
is
Zer's
death
been playing
hours.
I think I might have seen this part.
Operation Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Airman's. The sun was coming up.
He actually showed us his alarm clock.
So he's not sweet.
Is this a clear at all?
Brushes, but that don't.
Bit here.
Oh no.
And you're leaving up an alpha.
There are.
Years for the masterwork?
Oh.
Don't worry, they'll do a crossover with Minecraft and add that as one of the decks.
At least I am. I did still there been a few years, but
Yeah, I honestly wasn't paying too much attention to the gear count.
we did.
I think
play
we're
the
all
game
guilty of
right.
this, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
When it comes to gear tracking.
Albert, the trade Albert.
Trade Albert strikes again.
Ooh. He's kinda gotta send himself
Value
in there.
trade.
Oh, that's tragic.
This lone, luminous.
The Orcus.
Somehow. And
Just the fun.
Swordcraft user's fighting for his life.
Yeah, absolutely.
With that one.
Yeah. This is a matchup I feel can be
Runecraft.
tough for Sword, but Seeking Earth has pulled, I think, an entire like petting zoo out of the hat at this point. So if there's anyone who can do it, it would be him.
to get rid of the Apollo. What is he
Arf.
doing here? Really? The samurai keep. I guess the one defense into it actually counts.
It's fine, honestly.
The wide ward boards can be a problem, right? That's why some rune players have started playing Emilu, I believe.
Yeah. Emilu.
So Runecraft, Portalcraft seems to be the team that's
You can then
the best. I mean, those are like the top 2 decks, right? So
Right.
the week 1 top 2 decks.
The Luminous Mage can be.
Oh, okay, we're going on to week 2.
I think the mouse is consistent with how Seeking Earth plays. That answers the Angrea part of that play.
What have they got here? I can barely see.
Trade into a single thing, but do you need like more than 2 followers for that?
No evil face with this situation against Spell Boost Rune. That is Seeking Earth.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense with this deck, certainly.
Speaking of Anangrea,
Yeah. Yeah, the evil face is always going to be pretty bad here because the Anagray is going to come out anyway. And just
1 damage, yep.
Yeah,
Alright,
it
but
feels
how about
intuitive.
Who did that one?
Oh, nice. I like that a lot.
Oh, that one was Yan?
and hope we don't get hit with William? Alright, we're not
There's no
that.
way. There's no way.
It's so easy for William to just kind of
Yeah, and
deal
there's
with that
nothing
either way.
really to set up for. There's just no damage follow-up.
But we coined the ambush mouse.
It's always going to be... And it makes a lot of sense.
This one?
Situation against Spell Boost Rune. That is Seeking Earth.
Hold on, come on, come on.
And it makes a lot of sense with this deck, certainly.
I think it's 4 cost.
That is Seeking Earth.
No, it's 5 cost.
And it makes a lot of sense with this deck, certainly.
Speaking of Anangrea,
Yeah. Yeah, the evil face is always going to be pretty bad here because the Anagray is going to come out anyway. It just always clears it the same.
Yeah,
Alright,
it
but
feels
how about
intuitive. So.
how about we coin the ambush mouse here though?
Oh, nice.
I
I
love
like that a lot.
But
I
do
like
we have
that
the
a lot.
pre-evolve here and hope we don't get hit by William? Alright, we're not
There's
that.
no way. There's no way.
It's so easy for William to just kind of
Yeah, and
deal
there's
with that
nothing
either way.
really to set up for. There's just no defense. Get up
Oh, what did he do?
over like it would have
Oh,
to
of
be-
course. That card.
Okay, that was
William
more,
pre-evo. Getting into
Wait, did his hair change color? Did he go Super Saiyan?
Okay, that was
William
more.
pre
This dude goes Super Saiyan.
the 7 defense
Oh.
over like over multiple turns. Yeah, and it forces out
Yeah, that's a 0 cost 8/6 he just summoned.
the 7
Because, you know, spell boost.
The 2 spell boosts to
to
follow up
boost
with
the-
William's pet. Alright.
Yeah, boost the Flame Destroyer. And the 7/7 is pretty annoying too. Lend me your courage.
Oh, this is looking difficult for Earth.
Alright, Amelia has a choice of a mouse or a Bellrigger Angel to follow her in. We could... Oh, there's also a Zirconia. We have a point that I didn't notice. But... I don't actually have
It's a
that much to
hard-
swing with a Super Evo here.
Yeah, it's a hard sell to use the Zirconia here, but probably Bellringer Super Evo makes the most sense here.
Regular Evo even.
Regular
And
Evo.
trade off the Blaze Destroyer. Trade off the Blaze Destroyer either way.
Yeah, we're
Hmm.
just leaving the William on board.
Oh, how much damage will this William convert
And this
to?
is gonna be a Kuon Super Evo, surely.
Wait, is Sword just forever behind here? He needs a samurai
It
or
does seem
something.
like it.
I don't see how Sword recovers from this position.
Sword is unfortunately just extremely honest when you're building from 0.
Did he just call Sword honest?
Sword also tends to kind of only chip it once.
Shut the hell up.
Those later turns. But Amalia's a really good try here.
Malia clears 3 things? But we're just dead on board.
Yeah, but we are dead on board to just the Kuon and the
With a Super
Shikigami.
Evo left.
Uh,
Need to play a thing.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Honest from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Matchup for Sword.
Yeah, had a crazy
How much Yu-Gi-Oh have you played, Yan?
Insane run, honestly. Like
Sounds like you know some.
Shadowverse 1.
Wait, he's not dead yet! Right,
Wait,
of course
I
you can do this!
didn't see
Wait,
that
wait,
at
of
all.
course,
It's
of course.
so...
Yeah, we
Not true. Karibo did nothing.
Perfect sense,
So yeah, you are right. It is the OG hand trap. Late pendulum.
Zero taking it. 2-1 in a
I think I stopped around link summoning. Not link summoning.
brother himself seeking Earth.
Exceed summons.
High tempo rune game as opposed to one where he kind of, you know, he did
Not that I hated Exceed summoning, it's just like I lost interest in the game.
It was nice to see like the more board-based and aggressive in-your-face style of rune coming out.
And then I saw pendulums, and I'm just like, this is
Yeah, that
what?
was sticking around with the Flame Destroyer. It's just like those two big bodies.
This is also a stupid mechanic.
Play Geno is just so.
I didn't like I didn't mind the special summon mechanics before, but like pendulums and links are like I'm not really
samurai. So really just a brutal game for
a big fan of.
sword. What's up?
I only like Boomer Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Edison format and Goat format are my cup of tea.
Tournament isn't rigged, y'all.
It is now confirmed. It is now
Now
confirmed.
confirmed.
The money will no longer stay within the family.
It was
Yep.
undefeated until finals,
Yeah,
which is honestly
Very, very impressive.
a great.
Yeah, I'm a Yu-Gi Boomer.
Yeah.
And honestly, the plays he made.
I can't stand playing modern Yu-Gi-Oh.
the
I'm not saying modern Yu-Gi-Oh is just completely bad. In fact, it's probably like
the most
really good if you
everyone probably learned
feel like reading a novel every time someone plays a card, because there's like so many different fucking cards in that game that I've never seen before from not playing the game for a long time, that I have to read a novel every time someone plays a fucking card.
We are going to sign off here very soon.
And they summon like fucking 5 of the cards that have novels on the field in one turn, and turns take 20 years. But it's a pretty good card game. I'm just, you know, it's just not my cup of tea.
Anything else you want to say to the people before we end this thing off?
Just a tiny thing. This has been really nostalgic for me.
Wow, who would have thought that Portal Craft would win a tournament? I can see why they'd play with the 2 decks. I mean, just everyone would just play the fucking Portal Craft. Maybe. Then again, if everyone played Portal Craft, maybe someone could build around it. Like everyone playing Portal Craft. I don't know if this game has those type of options though. Yeah, my favorite card game is Boomer Yu-Gi-Oh. I love Boomer Yu-Gi-Oh. I was removed from Shadowverse. What? Okay. Hold on, I have a nice clip to show you guys why I don't play modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Granted, this doesn't happen all the time. A lot of the boomer takes are just exaggerations, okay? Bookmarks. This is an old ass post too. Oh, here we go.
Fire, so they drove over to investigate.
A real. What are they making in there?
What is he cooking?
Oh, bro, look what it is.
Oh, is it finally my turn? I watched 3 daily dose of internet videos in the time it took for this idiot to do his combo. All for me to just what? Normal summon, get negated. Activating.
I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi Boomer videos recently. Like I watched like a progression, Yu-Gi-Oh progression series. Up until there's like pendulums and like stuff I don't recognize, and I'm just like, I didn't grow up with this. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh Gen 1er, sorry. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not my cup of tea, okay? 7's good. I'm saying it's bad. I think it's good in the fact that you always have a way around things. And it's a very, very high skill ceiling game, I feel. Oh, you're saying Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's is bad? Or unless you're talking about modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Being bad. 7's is a pretty good series. Let me guess, it's Fury. Yep. Suteki failed us. Look at this quest. Hold on. No, I don't want to exit the entire game. Where is it? How do I access the guild quests? Do I have to enter the lobby to access the guild quests? Is there freaking dailies you have to search for, or weeklies you have to search for? Guild. Missions. Yeah, look at this. And this resets in 9 minutes, so get wrecked. For not doing a park quest. You could literally just DM someone for like 10 points. If you have that park quest. Let's see, when's reset for the park quest or whatever? 9 minutes. Okay. I'll do a few ranked matches. Well, that was me when I played fighting games, then I played them online.
We have much to discuss.
In fact, I think that's a lot of people. Yeah, we'll keep the Orcus in our hand.
Looking for a spark of inspiration. Dude, watch the thingamajigs.
Nah, I haven't really played it that much recently.
Only ransom I take is blood.
I heard they made the perfect parrying slightly harder.
Watch where you spread the fire.
The fact that you're still able to just like block, then I mean you could just perfect parry then block right after is still kind of stupid though. Or you could just parry then block right after. I think that's like why. Parry has no risk. Do I? Damn it. I don't know what I do here. Should I trade? Yeah.
Watch where you spread the fire.
This man has a much better start than me. So he's probably gonna win. I should just wait to do this, but whatever. And he gets the first Evo.
Just point me to the nearest dragon.
At least now I can clear his board. DJ Max. I never played that game before. The only music game I've ever played was Guitar Hero over a friend's house. Give me a second. Yo, give me an extra play point. Can I have one? Yeah, just for some damage, I guess. Maybe I should heal. Whatever, I'm greedy. He's getting my health low enough to kill me. Oh my god, 8-7? 8-7 Storm? Oh, he might be dead here, actually. Yeah. Maybe? Fuck. Okay. 3. That's 1. Whatever. He's dead. What am I thinking? I'm playing Portercraft. Stop thinking. Wait, no, that's more than... Fuck. I done fucked up. Just kidding. Doesn't matter. I didn't need that other guy. I'm playing Portalcraft. Stop overthinking. Just fucking play Orcus. Jesus. Just play Orcus and you win with this deck. Okay. Let us observe. Oh. Whoops, OBS crashed. Hey, am I still live? You can still hear me? And see. You want to see what I see? This bullshit message right here that I'm not gonna click. If I click yes, it'll close. This is a debate. So I'm just not gonna click that. So 100% is like a frame one click, basically. Maybe not frame one. Look at this dude. Yeah, I'm too stupid to play these games. I'm just gonna see a bunch of 0% everywhere. I turned it down. What about now? Audible. Stage clear. Yeah, mine would just be misses 24/7. Maybe I should restart the stream just in case this crash is, I don't know. In case I accidentally press enter and it activates the message and it just closes OBS. Alright, I'll be right back.